Hello, everybody, and welcome to our live stream. Springtime is here. And meanwhile, in Arizona, we are getting up to our triple digits, so it doesn't even feel like spring was even a season here. We went straight from what's before spring? Fall to summer, winter to fall, we went straight from winter to summer. Anyways, guys, like springtime is coming and the seasons are changing, your marketing campaign needs to change with it. So on this week's episode of BizIQ's live stream, we are going to give you 8 springtime marketing campaign tips. So I will be giving you tips to make your campaigns get that extra pop and pizzazz that they need. Usually I do have a special guest, but I'm sorry to say, y'all are just stuck with me today. So I hope I can give you some good tips. If you walk out of this live stream knowing anything or with some new ideas, please, please, please hit that comment button below and just write, "What a great live stream," or something of the sort. So let's dive in here. Let's see. So spring and every season, you want your campaigns to mimic the colors that you see in nature. So you want to get those bright pinks, those bright yellows, greens, of course, well within your branding guidelines, but make it pop. People want to see color. People want to see that type of thing. So bring out the pastels too. And it has been known that bright colors can actually increase your heart rate. It can increase your alertness, your impulsivity, and more. So break out the colors on that brand new spring promo. I promise you won't regret it. Let's see, what else do we got here? I'm just reading my notes. Another thing I do recommend is using the Canva color palette generator. Oh my gosh, I have just discovered this tool like maybe 2 weeks ago, but it has already changed the game for my designing. Like, I am no graphic designer by any means, but with the tools that Canva gives you, it makes it pretty easy. So one of the things that I kind of struggle with is knowing color theory and what colors look good together. Canva color palette generator does this for you. So if you have a specific photo in mind that you really want to use for a campaign, or maybe it's just a certain image that you love, you can put in the photo into that generator, and then it'll actually come up with 3 colors that you should use. So then you can continue to use those 3 colors in the graphics that you make for the promo. It is awesome and a handy dandy tool. So highly, highly, highly recommend taking a look at that. And then also, just because springtime is this new, refreshing time, you also need to refresh your listings. So make sure you're going through all of your listings to just ensure that your hours are the same. Maybe you have winter hours and now we're moving into that summer, spring. Those hours can change there. Also, daylight saving times. Maybe you change your hours on daylight savings, so you can change those there. Also, uploading new pictures. If you are cleaning up your listings, I highly recommend to upload some new pictures, even if it's just the front of your store or maybe a picture of you, so that your customers, when they do come to your listing, they know who they're talking to. Another thing that I would recommend is, let's see here. Let's talk about our e-commerce, okay? This is especially important for you guys. Your inventory needs to be cleaned up. So maybe this is adding a few new products or taking some down that didn't do so well during the last couple of months, but make sure it's clean. And also make sure to put in more orders, because you never want to be on the opposite end of a product doing so well that you're not able to keep up with that inventory. So make sure that your inventory is stacked and that you are ready for these springtime, springtime stuff that's going to happen, because I'm sure people are going to start coming out to your stores more because we are getting to that other end of COVID. We can officially stop wearing masks if you are vaccinated. So that's awesome. We're all making progress on this, and I'm hoping that those brick and mortar stores will be able to see it as well. Now, our next tip is to sponsor local games and events. Like I said, COVID is coming to an end, guys. We have a vaccine. I think in Arizona, or maybe it's nationwide. I don't know. I'm not all that good with numbers. But we have like 5.4 million people vaccinated already. This is awesome. And it's going to get everybody excited for the springtime and summertime and getting back out there with everybody. One thing that we're doing specifically here at BizIQ to kind of sponsor local games and events is we're doing a Couch to 5K challenge. So I am one of those people that have put on a little bit of extra weight because of COVID. And so this 5K is perfect. And it's a couch to 5K. So literally anybody can do it. The people that we're running through is going all the way. Let me just start over. The company that we're running with, all of the registration fees and donations all go to the Wounded Warrior Project. And so it's actually a Couch to 5K that is for D-Day and in remembrance of all of the lives that were lost there. This is one great way that BizIQ is getting out into our community. We're making fun of it. We're putting our name out there. We're all going to be wearing our BizIQ shirts and jackets and jackets if needed. It is 100 degrees outside. But just to get our name out there, and it's a great springtime activity for everybody. And also, outdoor activities are great for your body, too. We have all been cooped up so much over the last year and a half, so I definitely implore you to take a look outside, see what's going on. Let's see. Another great place if you're looking for springtime advertising spaces is partnering with your local schools. Now, depending on your industry, this could be a simple banner that hangs at the stadium or a small slot in their band and orchestra pamphlets. But I know I am a band geek and I was in marching band and concert band. We always had spaces for businesses and local businesses to leave their banners, leave their advertisements, and it's going to be a great way to get your message in front of a lot of people, especially if you're in a big metropolitan area. High schools are huge nowadays. I think my graduating class was like 2,000 or something ridiculous like that. So always look up the schools, and it also makes you guys look great too. So highly recommend reaching out to your local schools, high schools, maybe even junior highs. I don't think elementary schools will be able to give you too much of an audience, but high schools for sure. Let's see. And our tip number 4 is organizing an online contest. Now, as an online contest organizer veteran, I can tell you that this tip it's a tough one. It's a tough one, okay? There are 50 million different ways that you can spin an online contest. You could create a website scavenger hunt with questions like, in what year were you established? And then your visitors will have to read through your website copy to kind of find the answer. This would be great if you have just started a new service or maybe you added a new page to your website to really get some traffic there and also to get your prospects reading your content. A lot of times, viewers are just skimming. They're looking for the information that they need. And by giving them a scavenger hunt outline, you're actually forcing them to take a little bit more time and to dig into the website copy that you or your web developers have put so much effort into creating. So highly recommend that one as well. And also, if they finish the scavenger hunt, this would be a great way to incentivize them with 20% off their next purchase. What are your guys' thoughts? Drop them in the comment section if you do have anything or if you like that idea. Our next tip is kind of a no-brainer, but we all got to say it because sometimes the answer could be like right in front of you and you just don't even see it. But utilize the holidays. Yes, 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 yes. Father's Day is coming up. Memorial Day is coming up. We just had Mother's Day a few weeks ago. All of these holidays are going to be a great opportunity for you to get your name, your business, your service, everything out there. And not just like normal holidays like 4th of July too. There are some unique holidays out there. I'm sure you can Google it. There's banana split holiday. There's clean out your computer holiday. One thing that we do on our BizIQ social is to try to put a name to these holidays. So you'll see us celebrate them on our social. So feel free to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn to get some ideas. There's also some other holidays like Specifically for this month, we have Foster Care Month. This would be a great opportunity if you wanted to gather some donations for your local foster care system, or maybe put some backpacks together with new school supplies. I know we're at the end of the school supplies, but those kids will need backpacks in August when we start up. Anything really, these kids are probably love it. And then let's see, we also have a National Barbecue Month. Now, if you are a restaurant, and specifically a barbecue restaurant, if you're not capitalizing on this month, shame on you. This is me telling you that you need to create something. You could create new barbecue sauces. You could do a survey on some barbecue sauces that maybe you haven't put together yet, but you're thinking of, like some jalapeno barbecue sauce, or what is there? A butter barbecue sauce. I don't know. You guys are the barbecue experts, not me. But anything like that, just to get your name kind of moving in your client's mouth and thinking about it like, that is a little different. I will go into that restaurant and try their new honey chipotle jalapeno barbecue sauce. Pick a holiday and wrap a promo around it and keep going. Like a little bow, Now, sometimes holidays can be tough. If you live in a specific area where maybe you have a lot of niche markets, like a Jewish community, Muslim community, or an Asian communities, also look into those holidays, because that's going to be a great pool to pull from. And you want to make sure that when you are pulling these holidays, that they align with your target audience, okay? So let's say, for instance, you are a spa or something. You definitely want to make sure that you had a promo running for Mother's Day. However, if you are a man cave builder, maybe you don't want a Mother's Day promo, and a Father's Day promo would be better for you. Identifying your target audience is really going to be what sets you apart from anything else. And it's really going to be what makes your campaign successful. Because if you don't have a plan, you're planning to fail. So always, always, always have a plan. And think about your demographics. This is a great way to look in deep at your analytics. Look at your Facebook analytics, your Instagram analytics. This is going to give you a good idea of what that demographic kind of looks like. Is your messaging supposed to be geared towards men, or should your messaging be geared towards women? What audience are you getting a bigger pull from? Now, normally in marketing, don't quote me on this, but I think it's like 80% of all shopping is done through the economy, is done by women. So a lot of marketing techniques are geared towards women naturally. However, let's see what else we have going on here. Oh, one thing that you can never go wrong with is tying a promo to taxes. Now, the tax day has been extended to, I think, May 17th. So we still have a couple of days, but the only thing in life that is certain is death and taxes. So always, always, always make sure that you are doing a tax promo, because it's going to be something that applies to everyone. Now, I know I've been saying, look at your target audience, target your message, but sometimes it is good to just get a general feel of what's out there and something that everybody can relate to. Let's see, what other tips and tricks do I have here for you? Oh, speaking of taxes, BizIQ is actually doing a taxes promo. Look at that, Until May 17th, you can get 20% off your one-time fee for any of our local brand management packages. So feel free to shoot us a DM if you're interested, but let's keep this choo-choo train chugging for our springtime. Let's see. Another great tip for springtime is to spring into charity. Oftentimes, we really focus on the homeless and the less fortunate around Christmas time and Thanksgiving, but they need our help all year round. You could organize maybe a clothing drive for your local shelter or orphanage. There's tons of things that you could do, especially I know in Arizona, one thing that a lot of companies do is get water bottle donations because it is so hot here. So it's a great thing to have a whole bunch of water bottles to be able to hand out to our homeless whenever. Now, let's see here. Now we have come to my favorite part of the show. Usually, this would be a Q&A that I would give back to you guys. So you can ask any questions. If I said anything today that maybe you thought, that's a good idea. Let me look into that a little bit more. Feel free to drop those questions all below. If you have any ideas for what our next week's stream should be, or maybe next month's stream should be, or maybe just some information that you would find helpful, please also drop that in the comments, because as much as I love coming up with topics by myself every single week, it would be super helpful to know if these are the topics that you guys want to hear, because that's the only reason why I'm here. But normally during this time, I would play a game with my guest here so that you guys can have some time to write in all of your comments below. So I guess we will just play it with me. And you guys get to know your community relations coordinator this much more. So we're playing This or That, the fitness edition. And I'm going to just let you guys know, I am not a fitness guru, not by any means. So we'll see how this goes. Gym or outdoors? Definitely the gym. Burpees or mountain climbers? Neither, but we'll go with mountain climbers. Strength or cardio? Strength exercises. Your girl can lift the bar. No biggie, but I can do it. Yoga or Pilates? If I'm trying to relax, I'm definitely going to go with yoga. But if I really want to get that burn, I love Pilates. Protein shake or protein bar? Protein bar. Jump rope or high knees? You know, I was actually part of the jump rope club in elementary school, so not trying to flex or anything, but I've got some jump rope skills. Kettlebells or dumbbells? Kettlebells are not my favorite, so I'm going to go with dumbbells. Solo or group work? This one's hard because I feel like when I'm with a group, I kind of get that like extra push, to not quit. And when I'm doing like a solo workout there, it's very easy for me to be like, I'm going to sit. I'm going to take a second. Arm day or leg day for sure. And then crunch or plank for me. But with that, I want to see if anybody, we do have a question. Thanks for tuning in. Can you explain a little bit more of what Canva is, and is it accessible to everyone? Yes, Canva is accessible to everyone. They have a free version and they also have a pro version. Canva is really a great graphic design tool. So say that you are not an expert in Photoshop or Illustrator or really any of the Adobe suite programs, Canva is a great option for you. You could put together super cute promos. You could put together presentations. Wedding invitations. You can also do that there. Graduation invites, do that there. Honestly, the possibilities are endless. So I would just really recommend you typing in Canva into your little search bar there and looking it up yourself, because there's some great graphics on there. And once you play around with it a little bit, I'm sure that you'll find what you're looking for or what you need. But that's all I have for you guys this week. This episode is a wrap. Thank you so much for tuning in. Next week, I will be joined by, I think it's Kristen Vole, and we'll be talking about Twitter communities. Actually, no, it is not. It is how the new iOS 14 update is affecting your Facebook ads. And that will be with Lauren Gurry. So feel free to join me then, because this one is going to be a big one. So I want to see your notebooks. I want to see your pens. And I want to see you guys in that chair with me. So until then, guys, stay safe, stay healthy, and I will see you guys on the flip side. Bye.